Hey everyone, and welcome back. And today I have for you the Eastman ETS 652 tenor sax, also known as the 52nd Street model tenor sax. This is one of their higher end professional instruments, and as you can see, it comes in an unlacquered finish, which is super cool. It gives it kind of that vintage look. Like if you got a really old horn, a lot of them will have lost their lacquer, and so they just said, let's go right to the point and just not even put the lacquer on, go for that unlacquered look to give you that kind of vintage feel. So this thing is really sweet. It's actually the model that Bob Mintzer plays. He's a really well-known jazz saxophonist. He's a really, really great player, and so this is his weapon of choice, so to say. So let's run through some basic specs of this thing. First off, starting at the top, you have this wonderful engraving on the neck. Not sure if you can see it, but it's kind of a nice floral pattern on there, which is just a really nice touch to have. The posts on this thing, they're ribbed construction, so the posts are hard soldered onto long ribs, and those ribs are soldered onto the main body, which gives it a little bit more mass, a little bit of a deeper tone, which is, you'll see that on a lot of higher end instruments as well. So that's really nice to see on here as well. The tone holes are kind of, they say they're rolled styled tone holes, so they are more representative of some of the older instruments, the higher end ones. You see a lot of rolled tone holes on those vintage instruments as well, so kind of going for that kind of play and feel under the hands as well. It's also got a high F sharp key, although there is an option to have it without the high F sharp for those who do desire that. Some people like to not have the high F sharp. They think, it gives you a little bit less interruption to the sound, the air as it goes through. So that's an option as well if you'd like. And then we have the logo here, and around the back we have a wonderful engraving that the 52nd Street models have, where it has 52nd Street on it, and it's got the little light post here with a car and the little shop front. So really, really cool looking. I think it's really nice, something to add on there. You get a little special engraving. So other than that, as for the sound of this thing, just in the couple minutes I've been playing it, I was pretty impressed just how big of a sound it can get. Obviously this is aimed more towards the jazz scene, and it really delivers on that. Just being able to play, it's so powerful and bright, really buzzy, so you can really cut through a band, if you're playing lead tenor or something like that, you're going for a solo, especially like Altissimo just popped really well. I was just able to hit some of those higher notes without much trouble, and it was great. It just sounded like another note on the horn, rather than sometimes the Altissimo will kind of be like a separate beast that you kind of got to wrangle in. It's way up there and everything. But on this thing, it really sounded like it was just meant to be there. It's just a couple extra notes that that I was able to play up on top, which is really handy, especially if you're a more advanced player, looking to get that kind of stuff. But yeah, just a super big, powerful, punchy, bright sound, like you would want, playing say some like really big band jazz music. This would be perfect for that. It's awesome. So you'll get to hear it a little bit later as well, but it also comes with an Eastman case. So let's take a look at that real quick. So here we have the case. Here's the inside here, where you have your main compartment for the saxophone body with this kind of felt material lining the inside to keep it from getting scratched and stuff. So you've got your neck compartment here, and a place for your mouthpiece, as well as storage compartment for extra accessories. It's got a strap for carrying, keep things like your cleaning supplies and stuff, also an end plug, so you can have that in your saxophone, the saxophone body, to keep it from bouncing around when it's in the case. So really nice interior, nice and soft, keep it all protected. It's also, of course, molded to the shape of the instrument. Up top, we got some pouches, smaller one up top, larger one on bottom for keeping extra accessories, music, things like that. And around the back here, we have this pattern that kind of helps with airflow on your back, because it's got backpack straps. So you take these out, clip them in, zip it up, you're good to go. So that's really handy because tenor sax being a slightly larger instrument, you know, it's really nice to be able to just throw it on your back and take it wherever you go. Much easier than trying to carry with the handle, but it also does have strap rings here, if you can see, so you can put a shoulder strap on, carry it on the one shoulder if you so choose. So lots of good options with this thing. It's pretty sturdy, you know, nice and firm, you know, and holds up really well. I know some people who have used these for many years, and they're just really nice cases, you know, especially because it's specifically molded for this instrument, so it gives it a little bit of a better fit. So there you have it, the Eastman 52nd Street tenor sax. Overall, a really great instrument, you know, very well made, you know, it's very sturdy and built well, and has a great sound for jazz playing especially. So if you're looking for a professional jazz instrument, and you like the unlacquered look, you like the sound, it's a great option, you know, to get that really big, bright, buzzy sound that will really, you know, blow the roof off. It's awesome. So speaking of the sound, I'm going to play a couple pieces, just some short etudes to give you an idea of how it sounds. And other than that, thanks for watching.